What is up, people of YouTube? It is I, Godzilla 1994, and I am here doing a review on the NECA Godzilla 2001 Atomic Blast version. So, yeah, this guy, his paint and sculpt is, in my opinion, fantastic. Starting off with the head is mixed up with charcoal gray, blue, white, and a whole bunch of different kind of colored blues. And it's kind of the same in the mouth, except the black is mostly the peg and the hinge and right there. And I kind of actually like the fact that the hinge is black on the regular Godzilla GMK, which I unfortunately don't have. But so yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, yeah, I kind of like the fact that it's there's a black hinge in the mouth, and it kind of looks like it makes him have a throat. Anyways, moving on down to the chest, it looks fantastic. I'll give it that. Having the figure in hand, it just looks super awesome. Like, the sculpt looks accurate to the movie, and his tail, just for a little size comparison, I know I'm not supposed to be doing these right now, but here's just a little bit of a tail comparison with the 2014 Godzilla and the 54 Godzilla, which I made an Atomic Breath custom for it. So as you can see, the 54's tail is a bit shorter, but with all things in scale, I think this figure is pretty accurate. Now, one thing I can tell you is not accurate, which I do actually, I actually don't mind this, is the fact that his entire front of his body is blue. Now, this is just to replicate his atomic breath shining on his skin, and this actually never happened in the movie as far as I'm concerned. I watched like a few clips of the movie when he's doing his atomic breath. His back always shines, and the inside of his mouth, but never actually on the body, which I like the stylistic choice. And we have his gray nails, and of course the hinges do pop out, but I mean all NECA Godzilla's hinges pop out. We have some paint missing here. I guess it's just they painted it like here. I don't actually mind it. I think it's actually pretty cool to think how they did it. Also, yes, the spines have a very similar paint job to this, with the white and paint job with blue. So yeah. Next section for this figure, I guess, is articulation. So what do we have? We have a incredible ball joint here at the head. So you can rotate a bit, go side to side, forward and back. We have a hinge for the jaw. If I can get it to, okay, there we go. Which people actually complain about like this. I think it adds to the creepiness of the GMK Godzilla. Anyways, yeah. Very, very tight ball joint here at the neck. Yeah. Very tight. Maybe I just need to heat up this guy. I don't know. Yeah, I can also rotate and everything. We have a little bit of rotation, ball joint movement here at the shoulder, so it can go up about that height, down about that far. Also can go in and out, forward and back, whatever your heart desires. He also has the same kind of ball joint, hinge joint thing at the elbow. Like, there's a hinge here with paint on it. I really do like that. And a ball joint right here. So, which allows you to rotate and everything. The wrist can go all the way around, up and down, And so can the fingers, except it's on a hinge, so you won't be able to rotate it. I like how this grabby hand is back. So that's always a nice inclusion. The waist really doesn't have much movement, but I guess the same could be said for the NES, aka 84 Godzilla. Because as you can see here, his waist is just kind of like side to side. No real forward and back. Even though you can get a little rocker movement. So yeah, the two blue Godzillas from NECA, I guess they have both a bit of a problem with the waist. Even though I don't really play around with the waist. Like, I don't really crunch them like that. The legs are super stiff. They can go all the way around, in and out. But I definitely do not suggest doing that, as you might rub and scrape the paint. Like, I only have a little bit of paint on mine. Both ends. Also, this guy's legs was kind of curved in, and then I kind of spread out a little, and it revealed this kind of paint. So I'm glad that they included paint in there. There's a ball joint hinge joint here at the knee. It kind of like, not clicks, but kind of acts like a ratchet joint. Probably because, yeah, and you can swivel, pivot it, and also do the same thing with the foot. And here at the tail, you get a lot of sections. You get one right here, which is really hard to move. This one too. Right here, and right here, and right here is up from this point on. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Yep, you can see it popping out right there. And then that section on is a little bendy wire. So yeah, overall, articulation, very similar to the other NECA Godzillas. Being an atomic blast Godzilla, it'd only be natural to only come with the beam effect, right? Well, you're right. He comes with, I guess, 2 accessories. He comes with the tip of his tail bendy wire thing, which comes disassembled out of the box, which I don't know why I consider this an accessory. And his beam, which it kind of looks like 2014, not gonna lie. Which I wonder how it looks with 2014. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I think about it. Anyways, putting him aside. So basically, how you get these things on is, first, you see the ball joint right there. You want to just go straight in on it. Right there. And you can get a little bit of movement. And now, here's the fun part. You'll notice on the inside of his mouth, there's a little peg hole right there. So what you want to do is find this side. Find those little grooves right there. Simply stick it into his mouth. Kind of takes a little bit of finessing, and insert the teeth into the grooves. And bam, you should be all set. Now we have Godzilla fully assembled, and let me tell you, he looks awesome. So for size comparison, here he is with all of the other NECA Godzilla figures that I have in years, starting with 54, NES that came out in 88 or 89, 94, Reactor Glow being my stand-in for Burning Godzilla, 2001 Atomic Blast obviously, and 2014. So yeah, as you can see, due to his hunched over problem, he's shorter than the others, but I will say, since he has the accessory, he stands out the most. So, what do you guys think about this figure? I think this figure turned out to be spectacular. The paint job is amazing, the sculpt is gorgeous, the articulation's definitely a plus, and the accessory it comes with just looks amazing. I also forgot to mention that the beam is not like this in the movie. It's more like beam-like instead of flame-like. This more looks like 2014's, but who cares? NECA took some liberties and made them good. So, I guess if you guys want a GMK with an Atomic Blast effect part, this is the best one to get. It's cheap, it's affordable, it's awesome, the paint is good, everything's good about this figure. So anyways, this is gonna wrap it up for this review. If you guys like this video, please give this video a like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.